Market Watch. I'll take you to my columns on retirement planning.
All right, Ken, and last but not least, how do we contact you if we would like you to take a look at our portfolio?
You can give me a call at 775-825-4555.
All right, Ken, give Juan Carlos an extra kibble, keep him warm, and we'll talk to you next hour.
Yes, sir.
All right, it's Ken Roberts, Fat Tail Trading. Give him a call. Let him check out your portfolio. Make sure your money's working as hard for you as you did for it. Let's head back to the town whose theme is Silver Springs, where the pavement ends and the dirt begins, the home of the longest continuous burning tire fire and the newest subway coming this Thursday, Silver Springs, Nevada. We have Aaron. Hey, Aaron.
What's up? We have a subway coming here? Is that like the thing you put a ticket in, or is it the sandwich shop?
Sandwich shop.
Wow, we couldn't get a Togo's. We can't get that lucky, can we?
Well,
you could get a Chipotle's maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, they're probably looking for space
now. You know what? I don't know if anybody, the California folk, are going to be familiar with Togo's, because that is the greatest sandwich shop in the world. Look at the last article I wrote on my trip to California. Wilson had a pastrami sandwich in the video. They make a sandwich. They don't mess around. Subway, they can go away. They're not even worth patronizing. I just don't think their food's that great. Is what it is. But I keep hearing America Matters Media is having a problem getting Rachel something. Perhaps a donation of office and mailing supplies from Halliday LLC is in order here. I have a big box of stuff for the radio station there that might help expedite a shipping thing, because there's a lot of mailing supplies in it. In property preservation, folks, we have mortgage contracting services and a company, C2C, that have made the property preservation industry watch list. The reason MCS has made the watch list for about the fifth time in the last 6 months, they have cheated yet another contractor out of over $100,000. C2C, which is coast to coast, is what it's supposed to represent, has made the watch list because the owner, and I'm drawing a blank on his name right now, but the owner actually owned a company in Ohio a year ago. They made the watch list because they were cheating contractors out of money, and this is what I do not understand.
What's that?
This guy closes his business owing almost $1 million to labor. He comes out to California now, opens up a company, calls it C2C. Their website is one page for vendors to fill out an application, and that's it. There's no information about the company, who the company is, where they came from, how they got started, or anything. It's the same owner of Extreme Property Solutions that made the watch list last January. So I don't understand how this continues to happen, but yet, oh, by the way, members of the National Association of Mortgage Field Services, once again, this is starting to look more like organized crime going on here than it does the mortgage field service industry. It's really, really starting to get way, way, way out of hand, and yet we cannot get the IRS to step in. We cannot get any government agency to step in and say, stop. And my theory is, behind it all are the banks, the too big to fail people that caused the economic collapse of the real estate market years ago. I don't know how long this is going to go on. I know there are numerous lawsuits. As a matter of fact, one of the attorneys contacted me for information again last week on a company, and so I can't get into the particulars there because it's an ongoing case, but they have asked this question, and if anybody out there in the property preservation is listening right now, if you have any emails from a company called MCS directing you to complete AMS work, please contact me. It is critical. The attorneys are looking for this information to prosecute these companies for stealing from labor. Again, MCS is in the news because they cheated a company out of $119,000. So it's an ongoing circle. And, oh, by the way, this guy that started C2C over in California, he's getting his work from MCF.
Well, of course he is.
You know,
they're all connected.
It really is, and it's really weird. I don't know if anybody saw big news for Mother Nature over the weekend. There were
the earthquake,
the
mudslide,
big news
or
from
fires?
The volcanoes. I guess there were numerous volcanoes that erupted on Sunday. Maybe they were all erupting because they were celebrating what was going on with Denver.
Or they were,
by the way,
they were really
I
upset.
had the right numbers on that game. I had both of them. I had Denver in the under, so I did pretty good and kind of was very happy after the game.
So what did you get paid?
You know what? I only put a $20 bill on it, so I what did I bring back? $42 or something like that.
So you got 22 on top of your 20, right?
Yeah, I think I drank it, so it was just throw a couple dollars up here. Let's have a good time, and I really did. And everybody knows I'm a Raider rooter to the heart, and I went against everything in Raider land. I know they're going to hate me for pulling for Denver, but I really did kind of have a soft spot for Peyton, and I wanted to see him go out with a win. I don't think he'll come back now. I think had he won 2 years ago, I think he would have retired then. His injuries are he gets drilled one too many times. He's done.
Well,
he'll probably end up not walking again. I'm glad he won.
He wanted his second ring so he could match Eli.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, there's a sibling rivalry.
Well, you know what? The other thing there, I think that gets overlooked more than anything, Peyton Manning has done something nobody else has done in the NFL. We have several quarterbacks that have made it to the Super Bowl 4 times. Mm-hmm. Peyton Manning has done that with 4 different head coaches, and that says something about his character, his play, his mentality, everything. The guy, you can't, I don't think anybody can say he's not a winner, that he doesn't go out and give it his all, and that he doesn't know something about football. That's for darn sure there. The guy, and I mean, he's had a good career. He's been a pretty upstanding guy. You never hear him on a negative thing. You never, he just, not only that, he does pretty good pizza commercials. So I just in my heart, you know what, if anybody in my lifetime, other than Jim Plunkett, and deserved to go out on top, it was Peyton Manning. He really did. He deserved to go out on top, and I'm glad he won. And I really do hope he hangs the helmet on the wall and doesn't do like Joe Montana did and go to another team or something to try and win another one. Because I know as an athlete, because I played a little ball, that desire to win, you want to be 20 years old. My back tells me I'm 85 every morning when I wake up, but when I get out there and I start doing something, my brain tells me I'm 25 and I can do it. So,
okay. Well, he was
that's what athletes are like. So
he was also a starting quarterback for 2 different teams.
Fuck!
In winning two Super Bowl rings.
One Colts and then the other one that way.
Yeah.
But you know what, Aaron?
Yeah.
I think the real shame of the Super Bowl was that Will Smith wasn't nominated.
Yeah, for an Academy Award, no doubt. It's a shame. It's a travesty.
At the Super Bowl?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will Smith wasn't nominated at the Super Bowl?
That's a joke.
It was not for an Oscar. Mm-hmm.
It's going to come to you. Wait for it.
Wait for it. Maybe tomorrow morning. It'll hit you.
I don't get it. I just... Why he deserves it. What's wrong with these people?
I'm just saying.
It'll hit you
Jada Pinkett Smith didn't get out there and boycott it.
Well, you know what? I don't know why that whole issue is made into a race issue. It has been for quite a few years. When, oh gosh, and I'm drawing a name, but I always thought he deserved one. I'll tell you who I think has a great body of work is Morgan Freeman, and why he's never even been considered sometimes, it just blows me away with some of the performances he's put out.
Oh, yeah, Morgan Freeman, great actor, great actor.
Yes.
But what has he ever really been a lead in, though? A lead actor? He's been supporting actor, but what's he ever done as a lead?
And maybe that is the thing. What was the one he did with that gal? Oh man, I'm drawing a blank. But she was kidnapped down in Tennessee or in North Carolina or something, stuck in a bunker. He was in that. He was 7. Him and Brad Pitt. I thought he deserved something there. He did a pretty good job there too. But I'm not there, so I can't nominate or whatever or vote for anybody. I'm just an outside guy looking in. I'm not really a movie critic or anything like that. So, maybe it's just I like his body of work. I like the guy. He does a good job when I watch his movies. Maybe that's what's going on there. I don't know. But I do think that a lot of times black actors, they don't get a fair shake sometimes. And sometimes, is it a race thing? I don't know.
What about
I really
Oprah
don't know. I'm
Winfrey?
not here, so I can't say.
What about Oprah Winfrey?
She's never been
She's got a
nominated for
TV show and got a bunch of Grammys, hasn't
And
she?
she's got a bunch of money, so what does it matter?
She has her own network.
She has her own network.
I know. Does that deserve an Oscar?
Well, yeah, but if you're not Oprah Winfrey and you're an actress or an actor, that's a mark of excellence. The Oscar.
Yeah, didn't Halle Berry get one?
Yeah,
Holly Berry.
Yeah, Holly Berry.
Yeah, but I understand.
Well, you know what? She's got a great body of work too.
Oh yeah, great body. Period.
Body of work.
Boy, howdy, huh?
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm going to tell my son that joke didn't work.
Didn't work. Yep. Now I had a message on my phone that Jim McMahon. Now I don't know if this is true. Somebody needs to check this. That Jim McMahon won a Super Bowl with the Chicago Bears.
Correct.
And he got
Yes,
another
he did.
Super Bowl ring backing up Brett Favre with the Green Bay Packers.
Don't know about that.
So maybe. Well, I know Jim McMahon was a backup for the Green Bay Packers, but I don't know if he was when they won the Super Bowl. So, again, maybe that's something somebody can check out there. But Jim McMahon, supposedly now, 2 Super Bowl rings, 2 different teams. So maybe Peyton Manning's not the only one. I don't know.
We could ask Siri.
Wow, you know what? Oh, wait a minute! I didn't Google it. I did it. I did the search in LinkedIn. It came back no results.
You got LinkedIn then?
Yeah, so I don't know if that's true or not. That's just I got a text. So, and if it's not, you're an idiot. If he did win 2, then you're brilliant. So
Brilliant.
you know who you are.
Yeah, let's see here.
Sounds like.
Are you Googling it right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
How many rings does 2? One is a starting quarterback with the Chicago Bears in Super Bowl 20, and one is the backup quarterback for the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31.
So he did get 2 rings.
Okay,
Wow.
never mind.
It is true.
Brilliant.
You know what? Boy, talk about sneaking in the back door, huh?
Yeah. Oh, we have brilliant listeners. That's a fact. I mean, people know their stuff when they listen to this show. So, yeah, everybody that's...
And that information comes from Answers.com. So,
Cool. Well, everyone that's been bragging on Peyton Manning, first NFL quarterback to win 2 Super Bowl rings with 2 different teams, that's wrong. Jim McMahon
They did it first.
Yeah.
Wow.
hey,
I'm
you know,
glad I
and why Peyton Manning's getting the kudos, I think some kudos go to Wade Phillips and Gary Kubiak there, too. They did a pretty good job with that team this year. And of course, Kubiak, he was the backup to John Elway's 3 losses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to feel for him there, but
he did change the offense, though, and I think Peyton Manning's not comfortable with the new offense, so that's another reason why he'll be gone.
yeah, it's like I said, his health. He's got to watch that now. He's getting at an age where, if he gets drilled one more time from the blind side, he may not get up and walk. So
no doubt about it.
And that's something that really has to be considered. He has had a great career. I don't think anybody, can argue that point there. And it's just, the guy is class. He really is. He doesn't.
Right.
I mean, you heard what he said at the end of the game. You know what? I'm going to enjoy this with my family, my loved ones, my teammates. And we'll talk about that at another time. It's not time to deal with that right now.
Well,
and that's the kind of person he is.
He can't get hit like Cam Newton was getting hit.
Oh, no.
No. And you know what? I think, we got to give Archie a little kudos here, too, because
Archie?
Manning.
Peyton's character has to come from his dad. And you know what? His dad refused to go anywhere for millions of dollars to stay in New Orleans so he could be with his family and raise his kids. Mm-hmm. You got to tip your hat to a family like that. And that's where Peyton has got his character and his integrity from, is his dad. So you got to acknowledge that in the mix of things there. And Archie, I think everybody in the world would have loved to seen what Archie could have done with, say, the Raiders or a Green Bay or somebody that would go out and
or another 2
money.
sons.
Mm-hmm.
Really, huh?
They said he's the 5th best athlete in that family.
Who, Archie.
Archie.
Or Peyton?
Archie.
Yeah.
And
The 5th best?
and Peyton's only the 3rd best.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Eli was the
1 and
2nd. His sister is the most talented athlete in the family.
That's right.
Then
That's right.
then Eli Manning, then Peyton Manning, and then his the youngest brother, and then Archie. I mean, even Archie says all the kids are more talented than he is. Well, Aaron, we've got to run. We got a traffic report coming up. So quickly, number for Alladay.
Hey, 775-230-9915. We're going to be here all day liquidating items again as we're getting ready to get up there to Wainema Ranch. www.Alladay LLC on the website, folks. Just published on all the information in property preservation. Give it a look. Going to be a great day, folks. What'd you say, 60 degrees?
60
I'm looking
plus.
at sunshine right now, melting the snow. I got stuff dripping off the roof. Going to be a fantastic day. Let's all have a good time. Let's all be safe out there.
All righty.
Thank you.
That's Aaron out in Silver Springs, Nevada.
There's a holdup in the Bronx. Brooklyn's broken out in fights. There's a traffic jam in Harlem that's backed up to Jackson Heights. There's a scout troop short a child. Cruise says to and I know wild. Car 54, where are you?
Traveling the highways and byways of the great state of Nevada and Patrol Unit 54, a 2016 turbocharged and